He was my brother until one secret changed everything. Even saying it out loud now feels heavy, like carrying a weight I never asked for. When we were kids, I never imagined our bond could break. Ethan and I, we were inseparable. We shared jokes, secrets, scraped knees, and dreams. Every summer evening, we'd sit on the porch swing, our legs swinging back and forth, and talk about everything under the sky. Our house was small, on the edge of a quiet town in Ohio, the kind of place where neighbors waved and the air smelled like grass and rain. Mom worked as a librarian at a local school, and Dad ran a repair shop down the street. Money was always tight, but our home was full of warmth, full of love, full of routines that made life feel safe. Ethan was 2 years older than me. He had this calm, quiet presence that balanced my chatter. I was the talkative one, the dreamer, the one who imagined whole worlds in our backyard. He was steady, thoughtful, protective, and when I was small, I truly believed he could fix anything. A broken toy, a hurt knee, a bad day. I still remember the summer I turned 8. I'd scraped my knee badly while riding my bike, blood everywhere, and I was crying. Ethan picked me up, carried me into the house, and didn't scold me once. He cleaned the wound gently and said, "Lila, it's okay. I got you." That's the moment I first understood that love could feel like protection, like armor, like safety. We shared a bedroom until Ethan turned 16. When Dad finally built him a small room in the basement, I cried. I didn't want him to leave. Our world felt smaller, emptier, without his presence beside me at night. But he told me, "You'll be fine, Lil. You're tougher than you think." I pretended I was fine, but secretly, I hated the quiet that followed him moving out. Our parents tried their best, but life had its own challenges. Mom worried constantly. Dad was often tired and silent after long hours at the shop, and Ethan carried the invisible weight of the family on his shoulders. And me, I was just Lila, the chatterbox who thought hugs could solve everything. I remember one rainy evening. Ethan came home late, his hands black with grease from helping Dad at the shop. He looked older somehow, and I asked, "Did you fix the car?" He gave a faint smile and said, "Yeah, but not everything can be fixed, Lil." I laughed, told him he was dramatic. He didn't answer. He just walked to his room and shut the door softly. That was the first time I felt a shadow between us, so I didn't know it yet. Our childhood photos hang in Mom's hallway. 2 kids on a tire swing, matching sweaters on Christmas morning, our names carved into the old oak tree in the backyard. They tell a story of happiness, a story of closeness, and in many ways they are true, but they don't tell the story of cracks that form quietly, unnoticed, until they split your world apart. By the time I was 12, our home had begun changed. Our parents argued more, usually behind closed doors, but sound travels in a small house. Sometimes it was money, sometimes it was stress, sometimes it was exhaustion. Ethan tried to shield me, taking me outside, throw rocks and run races until we were out of breath. I could see the worry on his face, the way he carried more than his own share of family burden. I remember one night, Mom and Dad, I heard it in my bedroom, muffled shouting, and the silent tears. Ethan came to my side, sat on the bed, and whispered, "Anything ever happen? I'll care of you. Word, I'll promise. Shield. A reason to leave. No matter what, I would life the way I promised." By the time Ethan turned 18, he had changed in ways I didn't understand. He smiled less, spent more hours away from home, and seemed to carry invisible burdens. He told me college wasn't like home. People aren't who they pretend to be here. I didn't ask what he meant. I was too young to understand that sometimes the truth is heavier than a child can bear. Then Dad got sick. It started slowly. Fatigue, then pain, then trips to the hospital. Mom stayed strong, but I could see the fear in her eyes. Ethan came home more often, helping Dad, supporting Mom, keeping our world together. He looked tired, but determined. And for a while, I thought he really could hold everything together. But the night Dad died, something in him changed. He didn't cry. He didn't speak for days. When I tried to hug him, he stepped back and said, "Not now, Lila." That coldness, that was the first crack I felt in our bond. After that, life moved in strange ways. Mom returned to work. Ethan paused college to help with bills, and I tried to understand him, tried to reach him, but something invisible kept us apart. And then I saw it, a small envelope in his old backpack left open. I didn't mean to look, but curiosity got the better of me. Inside, a letter from Hannah, the girl he had met while working at the repair shop. Her words were loving but worried. "I don't know how long you can keep a secret from your sister, Ethan. She trusts you completely." My heart raced. A secret? From me? My own brother? From that day, I noticed the small changes, the way he avoided my eyes, the quiet tension when Hannah was mentioned, the silences that felt heavier than anything we'd shared as kids. Still, I told myself it was nothing. We were both growing up, that's all. I wish I had been brave enough to ask. I wish I had faced the truth, because that secret, the one he was hiding, would soon change everything.